Hey
Yes.
everybody, welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson.
So glad to have you here. There's
Yes.
this new study out that has revealed the celebrities most at risk at being deep faked.
Okay.
Do you know what deep fake is, everybody? That's where they put your face on somebody,
else's body or make you do something
didn't
with
really
your
do.
image.
The winner of the star who actually gets it is actually in a movie right now, Jenna Ortega, best known for her
really?
role in Netflix for playing Wednesday. And so check that out. Deepfakes. And Beetlejuice, right? She's in the movie right now. Deepfakes use AI to create realistic image, video, or audio recordings that will mimic a person's likeness or voice. Ortega was found to be found in 40,000 deepfake-related searches just last year. Now, all the celebrities featured in the top 10 deepfakes are females. It used to be Tom Cruise. He was in, I see that. Remember that one where he was running everywhere because he runs in every movie. They made some of
Go,
that.
go!
Run.
He always says that.
Are we at an age, do we need, obviously I think we do need to worry about what is going to be real and what is not. And I think where the issue is where we're now during election time. We don't know what could happen 2-3 days before the actual election comes along. Something comes out and they can be very ambiguous if it's real or not. And then you have that in your mind.
You started fake voicing us on our...
I did, yeah. I have this thing. Yeah, we do our Zoom, like our meetings, production meetings, and I had this thing, and you could presently sound like Morgan Freeman.
Was that who that was?
And then it had the old lady voice and everything. And it's interesting because it was done in real time, just like not even 6 months ago. You had to record it, and then they changes it. But now it can be changed in real time. Yeah, I was talking
and it comes out as...
It'll come as close to Morgan Freeman.
Is that who that is?
And so I think we're at a place where that laws need to be made now as far as what deepfake is going to be, and penalties as well, is because, man, I tell you, it's the Wild West right now.
It's a little terrifying. I think it might have been 60 Minutes that did a story on it a while back, and they showed the deep fake of Tom Cruise, and you could not tell the difference. And so I can understand why so many actors are concerned about, their future, their legacy, the industry,
the SAG,
the union contract. Yeah. And I think Robin Williams before had some sort of premonition to this and said that he didn't want his name, image, or likeness ever to be used in any sort of new factor again.
But he did. In the Disney 100-year thing. His family allowed them to do the voice when you see the little cartoon of him.
But for him to have that thinking, that foresight to say, hey, moving forward, I don't want... And I think there were a couple of other actors.
James Earl Jones
read
the dictionary for Disney.
And gave it away,
So think about that. And what you're watching, is it going to be real now? And we are so used to just, okay,
do you think we're skeptical, though? Do we think, because I'm looking at stuff online now, especially in social media. I'm like, is that AI? I'm not sure if that's AI.
I am.
I'm a lot more skeptical.
I think our eye still picks it out.
I was going to tell you, this is where tech polices tech, right?
Yeah.
So right now, you have Google and other platforms who are making sure anything that's made with AI either says AI in the description
but
or it's flagged as AI. They have to now because of all the stuff that's happening.
But you said police it. But if something goes out, let's like my example as far as the election goes, how long does it take for them to realize that it's not? And that's the issue.
The action outweighs the apology. Because once you see it, it's like, okay, now I believe it. And half the time, the apology only gets maybe, a tenth of the attention that the actual image or,
keep that
article or story says. Kim Kardashian's kid, Northwest, might be ready for her close-up, and she tells all in a new interview. The 11-year-old daughter of Kim and Kanye is on the cover of Interview magazine as one of their featured fall cover stories.
She worked so hard to get to this point.
I mean, she really busted her butt.
She really did. North was interviewed for the magazine by her mom, Kim K, revealing how she really feels about school, her siblings, and more. When asked whether she likes being on camera, North said that while she likes taking photos of herself, she's not as keen on the paparazzi. West also called out her mom for not cooking a family meal in a couple of years. She described the last thing Kim cooked for her was mac and cheese on Halloween back in 2022, calling out her mom there a little bit.
Calling her out, and then the mom interviewing. So if you were really looking for an in-depth interview,
this is probably not the magazine article for you.
Interesting.
She is her father's daughter.
She is her father's daughter.
No filter.
No filter.
Captain Jack Sparrow, he's back. It's not, though, for a new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Johnny Depp has resurrected the character to cheer up some kids going through a pretty rough time. The actor stopped by a children's hospital in Spain dressed as his lovable pirate, Captain Jack, complete with the eyeliner, dreads, and this slight drunken walk. He was handing out rum to all the kids. It was not at all. No. JD had a cheerful hello for the doctor hard work. He took a group of photo with the staff, capping off what was an exciting day for the staff and their patients. It's also worth noting that Depp is actually in Spain for the premiere of his new film, Modi, 3 Days on the Wing of Madness. It's about a chaotic 72 hours in the life of a bohemian artist. Depp only appears behind the camera on the project as the director, just the second feature film that he is actually directed altogether.
Do you think he's starting to try and get back in good graces with Disney and resurrect
our drunken guy right
character?
Drunken pirate right there.
Look, can I say this though? Johnny Depp has done this a lot of times, and he is one of the nicest people to these kids. And he has done, like him and John Cena. Are some of the best that when they show up, they're like, oh, I'm going to dress up in my outfit. Like he's been here at Disneyland or Disney World doing the entire thing.
He did it. Matter of fact, in the opening of the ride, he was actually in it, and people had no idea.
No
but to your point, I think after the trial, there were so many things. This is only a good publicity for him, and as Matt said, he was doing this before that afterward, so it wasn't like he's doing this too.
He does seem like one of those actors, too, that doesn't require the spotlight on him when he's doing a good deed. He tries to kind of fly under the radar, maybe
He
a little
seems
bit.
like a guy I want to hang out with.
I can see that.
He's very soft-spoken. And I've interviewed him one time, and he just talked
very soft-spoken.
He's not like his character at all. Hey, we have more Flash headed your way. If you go anywhere, you're missing out on it, and we do not want that to happen. Stick around.